guys, it's root beer time. Dodger, why is it root beer time? Why on earth would you do that? Well, unfortunately, it wasn't entirely... Well, I mean, I could have chosen to just not drink root beer. That's true. There is no situation in which I have to drink this root beer or someone will get an infection in their eye. I don't know why I chose that, but we're going to just roll with it. So, I ordered food a while ago. Today, a series of shenanigans happened that I'll get into. But when I got home, I was like, all right, I'm going to be recording with Thierry, so I should order food. And I completely forgot about it because I knew that we had no food in the house. There was nothing that I could, like, make, really. And I hadn't thought to go to the grocery store. And I was like, okay, too many things have happened today already. Didn't even get everything done that I wanted to. So I'm just going to order food. And I completely spaced it. And then we had to start recording. So I was like, look, Thierry, I'm just going to, like, eat all of this cottage cheese really quick. She was like, what? Okay. Here's the proof. Cottage cheese, and it is hella empty because I ate all of it. It's like, don't worry about it. We'll record, and I'll eat after. She was like, okay, all right. So we recorded for a while, and unfortunately had a problem with the recording, which was very sad. But when we were all done, it's like, okay, now I can order some food. So I ordered food and got a call from them saying, because I do it through one of those websites, like E24 Hours, one of those. And, sorry, it feels like there's a hair in my eye. Hold on, let me address this issue really quick. Is there a hair in my eye? Yay or nay? I just don't know. Anywho, so they call me, the middleman company calls me and says, so we're having trouble getting a hold of the restaurant. We're going to keep trying unless you want us to just forget it. And I said, no, go ahead, keep trying. I have nothing but editing to do tonight, so whatever. And they said, okay. So a lot of time passes. And finally, I get a call from the actual restaurant. And they're like, oh, what up? We got your order. Sorry about that. And I was like, no, it's fine. It's only been like 2 hours. It's fine. I'm not hungry because I had cottage cheese, so I'm fine. So just now, my food arrived. It took a very long time. It took so long for my food to get here, and I intend to write a strongly worded email. But it meant that when I stepped into my room and said, I need to be making my coffee time, I thought, do I want to be doing coffee or do I want to be doing root beer, which is the Beverly that I had intended upon earlier on today. So I figured I owed myself some root beer because I waited a long time for it. The end of story. Sometimes it blows my mind that root beer is not like a normal thing in all places. I feel that way about a lot of things, and I'm sure that that's true of anybody who has grown up in only one country their entire life. But like, going to England, let's say like this last England trip that I did, the fact that nobody had ever had root beer before, like, it's the weirdest thing to me. It is so bizarre because I've loved root beer for so much of my life. I can't imagine a universe in which I don't just think of root beer with so many fond feelings. Root beer is one of those drinks that I have never gotten sick of. I don't know. I just feel like maybe you guys are missing out. That's all. That's all. But it seems like ginger beer is more common in England, at least. I had plenty of ginger beer there. No root beer. I don't understand. I don't understand, you guys. But it's delicious. Anywho, so the shenanigans from today. So all day I was in a shoot with Husky and Roe, and we were doing a few things. I don't know if you guys remember way back, like literally over a year ago, when we were all talking about what we were calling the super secret project. So that never happened, right? We like spent all this time on it and it never happened, and we're finally getting it to happen. And we're all very, very, very excited about it. But it meant that we needed to go in and do some like last minute things that didn't get done and fix some things, and we're just like so excited. I'm just like, oh my god, can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. And it's fun because I don't hang out with Mike or Ro very often anymore. So just like going in there and being like, oh, I remember when we were doing this a year ago. It's so fun. It was just a good day. It was really fun that way. So then, at the end of that shoot day and working on everything, it was like 5 o'clock. I got in my car. I was like, okay, I need to get my headlight fixed. But first, I'm going to go to my P.O. box and get all my things. So I go to my P.O. box, and they bring out my stuff, and I'm like, awesome. I'll see you guys later. I walk outside to take my stuff to the car and realize I have locked myself out of the car. This is the first time this has happened in so long. So long. Because I used to do it all the time. I used to lock myself out of the car so often that my mom knew if I called her and said, hey, do you know what our AAA number is? She'd go, lock your keys in the car. She knew. She just knew. So that was a thing. That was a very fun, great thing. I felt so upset with myself. And the worst part is that I called, so I had locked my wallet and my keys in the car, but not my phone. Thank God. But my phone only had 5% battery, and I was like, I have to make every second count. So I called AAA, and I was like, hey, I've got my keys in the car, and I can't get in. Can you send a guy? She looks at my account, and she goes, oh, your membership expired a while ago. And I was like, I said, okay, here's the problem. I don't have my card, so I can't, like, pay you in order to get my membership back. Can you, like, bill me? And she goes, I can't bill you and help you today. And I go, okay. And then she said, is there anybody who can possibly pay for you? And I was like, maybe my mom, but I don't know, like, should I call her and have her call the company, or should I? And she goes, no, I'll just bring her into a conference call. So the most hilarious thing was me going on hold, and then being taken off hold, and hearing this sweet southern lady that was helping me out go, hello, is this Susan? And my mom goes, yeah, hi, who is this? And I go, hey, Mommy. And then my mom just, like, didn't say anything. She just, like, there was just silence. And then she goes, hi? I was like, hi, it's Brooke. I'm here. So I left my keys in the car. Can you help me? Can you pay for my membership? I'm really sorry. Hi, I love you so much. She was like, oh, she was so confused. She was so confused. Could not figure out what happened. And so we finally got it all sorted out. And I called my mom again later, and I was like, thank you so much for helping me. They got me in my car real quick, and it was great, and thanks so much. And at that point, I was at 2% battery. I was terrified. It's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What if my mom is still, like, reading off her card number by the time she leaves, and then I'm asked where I am? What if right when I'm asked where I am, my phone just dies? Like, these were the thoughts that were going through my head. I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Because I knew that the place I have my P.O. box doesn't let you use their phone. I know that for a fact. So I was like, I'm gonna have to, like, go to all these different stores and see if I can, like, ask to use their phone, and I'm gonna have to call over again. I'm gonna have to repeat myself, and like, just, like, so many thoughts. But it worked out perfectly. Literally, right after I got off the phone with them, telling them where I was and all that stuff, my phone died. I was like, oh my God! Like, so, the universe doesn't want me stranded here. That's so sweet of it. So, yeah. That was great. That was a thing. And I was just so upset with myself because I haven't done that in so long. It's been so long since I've done a dumb thing like that. But I got home and then realized that I never got my headlight fixed. Which sucks because, okay, my friends have decided, because I am so bad about when there's something really simple that I need to do, I will keep putting it off forever because I know it's very simple. So I'm like, oh, these other things aren't quite so simple, so I need to tackle these things first. And then I wind up just, like, shoving that other thing aside. In California, they take headlights very seriously. If you have a headlight out, they absolutely will pull you over. And so I've been trying to only drive when it's been light outside, when I don't need my lights. But that means that at night, if I need to go somewhere, I've been like asking people for rides. This has only been like a couple of days. It's not like this issue has been going on for a while. But yesterday, when I was being picked up by a friend of mine, the reason that I wound up not doing coffee was because I was hanging out with a few friends, and we made the salmon. Oh my gosh, I hope I remember to tell you about the salmon. But anyway, he came and grabbed me, and we were going over there to hang out with everybody, and he was like, I want you to know that this is the last time you'll be helped, because if anybody helps you, if anybody gives you a ride, I will punish them. We will make sure that people cannot help you, and you have to help yourself. I was like, okay, that's okay. I completely agree to this. So I have to get my headlight fixed. I have to. I have to just do it because nobody's going to take me anywhere officially, which is fine. So the salmon, oh my goodness. So any of you who follow me on Twitter know that my friend Jared and I love to cook. We love to make food. So he's like my cooking buddy. I call him up sometimes when I'm just like, hey, you want to like make something? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. So he was the one that picked me up. And we went to the store, and at that point it was like a little bit late. And he goes, okay, so I'm thinking salmon. I said, yeah, salmon sounds good. And he goes, yeah, they have like 3 different types of salmon. We should ask and see what the difference is between all the different salmons. I was like, all right, sounds good. So we're talking to the guy, because the difference in price, depending on the type of salmon, is out of the world. Like, I don't understand. So we decided that we wanted to ask and say, why is some of this salmon worth so much money, and some of the salmon you could just like break in here and take all the salmon and no one would care, right? So the guy explained everything, and when he got to the sockeye salmon, he was like, sockeye is really good because it doesn't have a whole lot of fat to it. It has a very concentrated salmon flavor, which is why it's so expensive. And so Jared and I look at each other and we go, we'll take a pound. We'll take a nice fillet. So we get this nice big fillet of sockeye salmon, and we got bok choy. Now remember, I've been making bok choy the way that my mom makes bok choy, which is literally just olive oil, garlic, and the bok choy. And it's very like fresh and light tasting. And so when we were trying to figure out what vegetable to do, I was like, why don't we do bok choy? Bok choy would be good with fish. And he was like, yeah, that's a good idea. But the way that he makes bok choy is totally different. So it's awesome because now I know 2 ways. Now I know 2 ways to make bok choy. It's so great. But it's hilarious because the picture that I tweeted yesterday, everybody was like, do you have a side of onions? It really does look like onions because it's, the recipe is different where it like cooks down. Like it steams the bok choy, so it just looks like little weird limp strips like onions. But oh my gosh, that meal was incredible. We didn't do anything to that salmon. We literally just cooked it for a while on one side and then seared the other side. I'm never going back. It's expensive, but I rarely eat salmon, and I'm like, I feel like salmon now that I've had amazing salmon, I feel like salmon should be one of those things where you just shell out and you get the amazing salmon. Like, oh, it was so good. Oh, it was amazing. I want salmon. No, my food finally got here. I'm happy. I'm happy because my food is here. And I don't even care that it's so late. I'm gonna eat it. It's gonna be amazing. And that's the other thing that sucks. That's the other thing that sucks about the whole, like, I ordered this food forever ago, because I feel like I felt like I couldn't film, because if somebody rang the doorbell, what was I gonna do? Just be like, hold on, I'm only 4 minutes in, sir. This is a 10-minute show. Sir and or madam. No. So, I get to finally eat. I'm pre-ordering Deadpool, don't tell TB. And I'm trying to think if there are any other great deeds to my life. And I locked myself out of my car. Oh. So upset with myself. But, it turned out okay. It turned out okay, right? Because now I know my membership was up. AAA. AAA pays for itself, man. Oh my goodness. The second that you have, like, an issue, pays for itself. Like, when I was in college, the things that went wrong with my car added on to me locking my keys in my car all the time. AAA was, like, my best friend. Dudes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It was a good day. Aside from that panic attack, guys, it was a fantastic day. And not getting my food very well. It was a good day. It was a good day, and you can't convince me otherwise. So I'm gonna go and enjoy my food and then pass out because I have to go to the gym tomorrow morning. Oh no, I'm gonna eat this huge meal and then go to bed. No, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna play Persona for a while because we know. I'm gonna play Persona for a while. I'm gonna turn that thing off. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up and hate myself. I can't think about that now. No. I gotta think about the me of the present. The me of the present wants to eat fries, so the me of the present is gonna go ahead and eat some fries. It's gonna be great. But I hope you guys had a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye!